Hello and welcome. In today's video there is going to be a couple of things that are happening, but first I need to take that back tire off and put either a different tire or a donut on there because tomorrow that gets new tires, and I'll show you what's so bad about that one. I know it might seem silly or stupid or odd or anything like that for what I'm doing here, but don't criticize me for this. I will show you why I'm doing this in just a moment. And I know that it might not make a difference, but you'll see the part of me that's safer than sorry. I want to give a short backstory here. This car has just under 277,000 miles. When it was around 2005 maybe, it got rear-ended in this quarter panel. And even though it doesn't look like it's in bad shape and the repair was done okay, there's still a gap here and a gap there. That was quite a few years ago, and you can still kind of tell that this quarter panel was moved a little bit. But the other thing was it never got aligned afterwards, and this is what happened. So it has been probably it's been a long time, and this car kind of just shook a little bit, and now I can tell why. And it's probably been driven like that for 10,000 miles. Not on the tire as it is here, but it just shook a lot for all that time. And we knew that the rear alignment was jacked up, which we just got an alignment done yesterday. That was $158. And I saw this tire before we had left, and I'm like, we're going to need new tires. Well, the tire shop didn't have any in this size. So tomorrow, which is the day that this video will probably be out, we get new tires. So I just wanted to point that out, I guess. Not really, but that's why I let some of the air out of it. And check your tires, everyone. We got the toe dialed in on this at the alignment shop and everything. So now we don't have to deal with that, hopefully, anymore. And now it'll be, hopefully, a smooth ride, but that's what we're going to find out a little bit later. What an amazing difference. Seriously, I could be doing about 75 before, and I would get just a constant vibration through the steering wheel. Now, I can feel nothing. Now we're on to what today's video was supposed to be about. My Silverado is here running. It is finally back with us, even though it didn't really leave. It had a little bit of a ticking noise, so I pulled the valve cover off of it that didn't have the AC bracket over it to check everything out, and when I did that, the valve cover gasket fell apart. So I checked the rockers and everything. They were all good. The valve cover gasket got a new one after it had, sat for a little bit, and put it back on. I didn't get the back set right, so it leaked oil everywhere. And by everywhere I mean this almost caught on fire. I'm not even kidding. It was sizzling and everything and billowing smoke. It was terrible. After I got that done, it always had a problem with how you'd barely get into the gas and it would want to die. And it still kind of does that when it's cold. I mean, after all, it is a a carbed big block. It's kind of salty about the weather, but I put in a new accelerator pump on the front of the car, right there, the little top of the white piece, and it seems to do a lot better when it's warm. It doesn't seem to stumble as much. It's happier. And the oil leak that I had was from back there. It covered the entire exhaust. But I mostly have both of those figured out, and now it's time to go drive it.